Hey YouTube, it's day 8 of VEDA. So there are lots of things that I want to discuss in this video, like my thoughts about videos that I posted before, and responses people have made to my videos, and my responses to videos other people have made, but I don't have time to organize my thoughts right now, and so I'm gonna do a simpler video about being a vegetarian. So when I tell people I'm a vegetarian, I always get the same reaction. The first reaction is, oh, I didn't know you were a vegetarian, and sometimes I feel really guilty about it. And I don't think you should feel guilty that you don't know every single detail about my life. It's okay, there are lots of details I don't know about your life. Then the next thing that happens is they respond, oh, I can never be a vegetarian because I love chicken/hamburgers too much. And people always feel this need to tell me like, oh, I can't be a vegetarian. And honestly, I don't care whether you're a vegetarian or not. I mean, if you are a vegetarian, it's an awesome bonding moment. You're like, I'm a vegetarian too! We both have difficulties finding things to eat at restaurants. And it's a very exciting moment. But if you're not a vegetarian, I'm not judging you. I don't think you're a terrible person. I mean, I think it'd be nice if you became a vegetarian, but I'm not gonna force it upon you. The next thing that happens when I tell a person I'm a vegetarian is they ask me one of two questions. 1, when did you become a vegetarian? And 2, why did you become a vegetarian? So the first question, why did I become a vegetarian? I became a vegetarian when I was 7, so that was about 12 years ago. So the vast majority of my life, I've been a vegetarian. So I was sitting in Burger King and I was eating the little chicken nuggets, and then my brother Brian, who always liked to tease me, was like, hey, you know, those are the muscles of chickens. And so at this point I was really confused, and so I turned to my mom and I was like, wait, chicken isn't chicken muscle, is it? And she's like, yeah, what did you think it was? And then I just kind of stared at my chicken tenders. I think I ate the rest of them, but shortly after that I did not eat them anymore. So that's the story I always tell people when they ask me. Like, I just realized that I was eating an animal and an animal's muscle, and that just really gross/creeped me out. Because something was living and breathing and had blood flowing through its veins, and it was using the muscles that you are about to eat. And I just feel like it was alive and now it's dead and I'm eating it, and it's dead because I'm the one who wanted to eat it. And I don't like things dying. And like being raised as a Catholic, I was taught like when an animal dies, it dies. Like its soul isn't going to heaven or anything. And I was like, once I kill this thing, it will no longer exist. So the second question is, why am I a vegetarian? And this question is different for me because my reasons for being a vegetarian have changed over time. Like I said, at first I was really creeped out that it was an animal, but there are also other factors to my being a vegetarian. Like I was never a big fan of the taste of meat. I remember being young and being forced to eat steak. Oh, and it was so juicy and like, blah. Later on, I also discovered that being a vegetarian is better for the environment because it uses a lot of energy to raise all the cows and pigs and stuff, because you have to like get them corn, so you have to like import the corn from other places, and then you have to kill them, and this whole slaughterhouse thing takes up a lot of energy, and then you have to transport them both when they're alive and after they're dead, and it's just a lot of greenhouse gases going on. And so I felt very proud of the fact I was a vegetarian. I don't think I would choose to become a vegetarian just for that reason, and I feel bad for all the animals that are tortured. That's another reason I like being a vegetarian, because all the poor animals, they're treated poorly during their life and then they die in really crappy ways. I feel like all of creation deserves to be treated with some kind of respect. There's another living thing out there and it can feel pain, and you shouldn't be keeping it cramped up in a small teeny tiny little cage. Another reason I believe in being a vegetarian is closely tied to the environmental issue, because a lot of poor people are more affected by all of the damage that we're doing to the environment. And there are also lots of hormones and stuff in meat, and I don't want to eat all those crazy hormones, and I feel like poor people are the one eating them because they're the cheapest kind. And being a Catholic, I believe in the preferential option for the poor, which means that it's our job to help the poor and make sure that they're given the dignity that they deserve. And so if my not eating meat can help save the environment, then that will help poor people and the world will just be a better place.